Debut on our show. In fact, she's a little nervous. She says this is the first time she's ever been on television. This is the lady who is Patsy Cline's mother. Would you please welcome Hilda Hensley. Hilda, welcome to the show. Hilda, I want to, let's start by showing them this picture, and you can tell me the significance of the picture, if you will.
Okay, that was right after she won the Arthur Godfrey show. Back in 1957.
She was on what they used to call the Talent Scout show, wasn't she? And she, did she sing Walking After Midnight on that show?
Yes, that was the, she debuted that song on there.
Did she win?
Yes, she sure did.
This says, to Mom, we finally made it, all my love. So apparently she was quite excited. What did she win as the result of winning that contest?
She won 2 weeks on the Godfrey show at $1,000 a week, and she was working for $35 a week, so you know what that was.
It was quite a step up in her income.
Right.
Now this was, I guess this was when she worked and lived in Washington.
No, she lived in Winchester.
Winchester, Virginia.
Yeah, that's her home.
Where did she work, though, when she was making the $35 a week?
Gaunt's Drug Store in Winchester, Virginia.
She worked in a drugstore?
Soda jerk.
I didn't know that. How long did she do that?
3 years or better.
How did she get the spot on the Arthur Godfrey show?
A lot of luck, I guess. She had been playing with some local bands, and someone heard her, and some letters went back and forth. So she finally got there.
Who was her talent scout?
I was.
You were. Okay, that's the reason she wrote, "We finally made it."
Right.
That was the first break for her. I met Patsy when she came to Nashville, and the records had not really happened yet. And then finally, I Fall to Pieces happened, and her world changed completely. You are here with a special mission tonight, aren't you?
Yes.
You want to talk about the scholarship fund?
Well, I want to. I don't know whether it can or not. Anyway, the family, her side of the family, the maternal side, chartered a corporation in the state of Virginia, a memorial, wait a minute now, Patsy Cline Memorial Foundation Incorporated. And we're trying to get it off the ground. We want to help somebody with some talent in the music field or whatever, a deserving person that doesn't have any money, needs a helping hand, like Loretta did when she came, Billy Graves, Dottie West. Patsy helped those people. Mm-hmm. And she didn't get any help herself, but she knows what it meant to have help.
So we are developing a scholarship fund here.
Right.
Is this, how is this going to be funded? Through solicitation?
Yes, and we have this Labor Day weekend that we have auctions, dances, and a genuine memorial service. And of course we accept donations all the time from everybody, from $1 to whatever.
Okay, I understand that. Now this
also, we'd like, you know, if some of the stars come across with a hanky or anything that we could sell.
Oh, you would like to have donations from the country music stars?
Right, we're not particular, we'll take it all.
Of items that you could auction off to raise money for the Patsy Cline Scholarship Fund.
Yeah, we're working kind of hard. We're trying every way we can to get this started.
Now, Labor Day weekend, you're having a 3-day fundraising event, and the memorial service is right in the middle of
It's on Sunday afternoon.
Have you had this memorial service for years?
We've had it the last 2 years. We've had this going. That's why I say it's just getting off the ground good.
All right. Could we put up the address for, this is the Patsy Cline Memorial Foundation, Incorporated, P.O. Box 1727, Winchester, Virginia, 22601. Now, in a moment, I'm going to give you yet another address. I understand that the Patsy Cline fan club is still active.
And they sponsor us a little to help us out because they've been in the business longer than I have, trying to do this.
Who's the president of the fan club?
James Bowen.
Is he in Winchester?
No, he's in Boston.
So these are people who are still big fans and like to remember her. You know, she's got a lot of big fans among the singers. I heard Becky Hobbs mention to you that she admired Patsy. Reva McEntire is a big Patsy Cline fan. And, of course, Dottie West and Loretta, who were with her when she was in Nashville. Were you down in Nashville with her when she had her success?
Well, I was with her lots of times. The big important times, she'd always see that Mom got there, you know. And I was with her in Carnegie Hall when she went there, and the Hollywood Bowl, of course, the Godfrey Show, and I was here when they put her in the Hall of Fame, and the supper that you mentioned earlier.
Yes, they had we had a dinner for all the living members of the Hall of Fame several years ago, and their families, and you came down for that, I remember. Did you like the movie Sweet Dreams?
No, sir.
Why not?
Because there wasn't any truth in it, hardly.
So were there parts of the movie that you objected to?
The most of it.
You objected to most of it.
Mm-hmm.
Did they ask you for any input?
Yeah, they had it all in Bernie's Bible, but they didn't use it.
You gave them.
I spent days with them.
But they ignored what you gave them?
Well, yeah, I guess you'd say they ignored it. They wanted a Hollywood movie, and how would a woman from Winchester know how to make one, you know?
Okay, all right, your point is well taken. Did we put up the fan club address? Okay. Mrs. Hensley, it's a pleasure to have you on our program.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here. I survived. Thank you.
Thank you. This is Mrs. Hilda Hensley. We'll be back to Nashville Now in a moment.